pretty
good.
good.
Notebook. It's good. Notebook.
Yo, what's going on, guys? We're back. Another video here. We got my man Lewis in the house. Lewis, how you doing, brother?
Good, man. Good.
Lifelong friend.
Yep.
My guy.
Yep. Good to be back, man.
Lewis isn't a client of ours. He's just a buddy of mine. We were on the same soccer team back in high school.
Right.
And went our separate ways, but found each other again through the love of fitness, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go. Let's go pump one up right now. Yeah.
We got my lovely wife here, Grace. Grace,
Yeah.
cheers, baby.
There you go.
So we're just going to be talking about, Lewis's journey, our journey. We'll answer all the questions and just kind of talk about how we started in the gym, our mindset throughout the years, the weeks, months, and years, and where we plan to be in the future, right? So
Yeah. Yep.
let's get started. Actually, let's talk about our workout first, right? We just hit a workout together.
Yep.
Lewis has been working out for a while. How is it different working out with me today?
It was different because you were teaching me and you were coaching me, and that was an experience in itself. And the way that you work out is very incremental working out process, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to just warming up 5-10 minutes and then busting the heavy weights.
Yeah.
And but I really felt it in areas where I haven't felt it in my back and my shoulders, where we were intentionally hitting.
Right.
And I learned so much that it felt like I felt brand new in the gym. So
That's awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's great, dude, because I know you love fitness and you're such a great guy and you want to go in and do the best you possibly can. So I know what my knowledge with teaching you, I know you can take it and run with it and look amazing. You already do look great. You have a great physique. It's just if you learn the small details in there and you focused and concentrated instead of just going into the heavy weights and pumping them out, like, dude, you could change the way you look and feel and everything about you, man.
Definitely.
So I'm definitely here to help you and guide you along that.
Definitely. Definitely.
And that's something that we can talk about, if you
Yeah.
want to be a client of mine, like, we can absolutely do it, dude.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Um,
And that's the cool thing about you is that, like, you could teach somebody that's brand new and also has experience. So
Right.
it's not just for the people that are brand new,
Yeah,
also for
Yeah.
experienced
yeah.
weightlifters.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, I just put myself in your shoes, because I was that guy. That's how I started, just throwing weight around, messing around. But I kind of just taught myself the way that I feel that, you get the most out of the workout. You don't just want to throw weight around and not focus and get the most out of it, right? So, yeah, man. So I was in your shoes. I was in people's shoes who just started, so I can go back in time, put myself in your shoes, and give you advice as to when I was doing this, I went this way and did this way, and this is how I felt it better. Just teaching from my past knowledge.
Yeah,
So
definitely. By the way,
give him the double bicep back. Yeah, nice.
by the way,
Let's go. So yeah, it was a good workout, huh? You had a good pump.
Yeah.
You felt every
That's
muscle
great.
group contract.
Yep.
You were sweating. You had a good pump going,
Yep.
and you got tired quicker because you were slowing down and focusing on the
Yeah.
muscle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. It was
Let's
really
go.
good. Yeah.
Let's
I know
go.
I'm gonna feel it tomorrow.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
a good way though.
Yeah.
With growth. So,
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll dive into the questions. We'll start ladies first.
Um,
What age, babe? We're gonna do that. All right. What age and why did you join the gym? We're gonna say what age because age is just a number. It does not matter.
Mhm. That's right.
So what age and
so we're telling
why?
the world how old we are. Okay.
I mean, if you don't,
That's okay.
it's okay.
I'll say it. Yeah. So 4 years ago, I started my journey. So I was 32 years old, and what was the second part? Why we started our journey, right? Because I was really struggling with health issues. I knew that after looking into things a little bit more, a lot of it comes from the foods that I was eating. So I knew I had to change the things that I was putting into my body. So that's how I first started my journey. But then I knew the next thing to do was to get into the gym, just because, you know, nutrition and working out is just as good for your body. So that's why I started.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Health and mental, actually. Mental struggles too.
Yeah. That can definitely.
Depression, anxiety. I was really relying on medicine to help, and medicine does not help. You know, the real medicine is working on yourself and going to the gym and eating healthy foods. That's where you get your medicine. It's definitely healthy foods.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Personal development. Go all in on yourself.
Yes.
Love
For
it.
sure.
Love it. All right, Lewis, what age and why did you join the gym?
So I joined the gym at 16, and I joined because I didn't like how I looked when I saw myself. There was a point where I was very depressed, sad, and I also got bullied by the way I looked, and people knew that I couldn't defend myself because of the way I looked. And that took a big toll on me mentally, physically, until I stopped having that victim mindset and I started having that victor mindset, and I was like, I'm going to take action. I don't know how I'm going to start, but I started off with fitness, and I started off with benching, and it was a process. You know, that first week, I know that's something we talked about. It was very hard for me, but just seeing those small little victories, like getting the bar above like halfway point was huge for me, and then getting all the way to the top. Just the bar itself, and the bar was like probably 20 pounds. It was like half less than this.
Right.
So I was at that point where I was like, okay, this is I'm gonna start doing this, and now we're here. So it's like it took a very long journey, but it was worth it. So yeah.
Oh yeah. So you joined because you didn't like the way you looked, and you just wanted to change yourself, right? So again, personal development, just going in and working on yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can relate to that. So I was 18 when I joined. I remember my parents got me a Planet Fitness membership for Christmas one year, and it was kind of right after college. So I went to college for like a year, and then came home because it just wasn't for me. You know, soccer season ended. I played one season of soccer there, and then it was just school. And, you know, everybody else was doing their thing, typical college life, partying, drinking, and yeah, like, of course I did that, but it's not the person who I wanted to be. And I knew that obviously it wasn't good for you, and I was just getting nothing out of it, right? Just wasting time, wasting your nights, wasting your life. So I quickly realized, like, that's not me. I'm going to go to the gym, right? So I just went to the gym by myself while everyone else was out. Like, I was up 7 a.m. going to the gym, people are still sleeping, hungover, by myself, no one in there, headphones on. Just, I remember that specific machine. It was that back row machine with your chest against the pad, right? And you just a simple row, and dude, just doing that, right? Just having that resistance and pulling and squeezing. You're like, oh my gosh, that feels amazing. When your back's contracted, like that first feeling. I remember that first feeling, man, and then it just went from there. You know, I came back home, got a gym membership, started going to Planet Fitness, and just learning myself. You know, just going in, doing it, not having a plan, not knowing exactly what I was doing, but just kind of, I knew the way that it felt, and I wanted to just keep chasing that, chasing the pump, chasing the good feeling. Awesome. So that's why I started. I was also super skinny my whole life, you know, playing soccer. So same kind of boat, you know. I didn't like the way I looked, so I went all in on personal development and just changed the way I looked. No one was going to do it for me, you know.
Right.
So you got to be the one to do it.
Yeah.
So when you joined the gym, babe, what were your feelings the first week in? The first week.
I was super nervous. I was embarrassed. I definitely didn't know what I was doing at all. So I was just very actually overwhelmed, but that's why I signed up for the trainer, just to actually teach me what, you know, how to do the correct movements and in a way that you're not going to hurt yourself, and just not looking like a moron. How, you know, that's how most people feel, even though you shouldn't feel that way, because everybody's there for a reason. They're going through some type of struggle themselves. So you just have to go in and really just focus on yourself and put a hat on, a baggy sweatshirt, and just kind of jam out to your music in your head and make it fun for yourself.
Yep, and not care what anyone thinks.
Yeah.
Right.
So at first it was definitely hard, but then you grow to love you just love it. It makes you feel amazing.
Yeah. So at first you felt shy, you felt intimidated because
Yeah.
other people were there.
Right.
They knew what they were doing, and you didn't want to feel like an outsider.
Right.
But, your awesome trainer at the time helped you through those
Yes, he
tough
did.
times and taught you the right way
Right.
on how to do those shoulder flies.
Yes. Those shoulder flies again. Okay.
All right, Lewis, what were your feelings 1 week into the gym working out?
It was very scary because I didn't know if I was doing it right, so I could have hurt myself because I didn't have the proper coach. Hence why you should go with Sean, because he's the man. But I just was scared, nervous, and fearful that I was going to embarrass myself and think that I could do something and not be able to do it.
Yeah.
So that was definitely some of my feelings that I had prior.
Yeah. 1 week in, after that third day, you have that full body feeling, like you hit upper body, then you did some legs, then you did some core. That whole feeling of just your whole body like pumped up and the muscles are sore. At first it sucks, right? At first you're like, damn, like I'm sore, this sucks. And then a couple days go by, you take some rest days, and it goes away, but you feel stronger.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, all right, like I knew it was hard at first, but now I feel stronger and I feel good. Let's go back again, right? So it just gets addicting after the first week, honestly, for me. Like I went in, felt every muscle group, felt everything contract, and it was just like, yeah, I know this is what I'm gonna be doing every single day now, making it a part of your routine, right? Like just making it a lifestyle change as to, I know it's good for me, I know the way I feel after it, so I'm gonna continue to do it. So it just comes down to that first step of joining, of getting in there, getting through the doors, and just making the commitment to actually do it. And then it becomes addicting after that.
Well, you could even just start out at your house, like in a room.
Yeah.
Body weight.
Yeah.
With an
Anything.
online coach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 Right, exactly. You don't need anything. You just need a floor and your 2 hands and your feet.
Right. Right.
Honestly,
you don't
not even
need a
that.
gym.
Right, you don't even need feet. Right, you can just do some, yeah. You don't need, it's all good.
Yeah.
But,
I didn't even have my knee. Remember, mind you,
Yeah,
there was a point where
yeah.
I would work out without my legs. So it was just like
yeah.
push-ups.
Right.
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 Because there was a will in me that I wanted
Yeah.
to change, no matter
Yeah.
what.
Right, right.
I wasn't going to take no
You
for
were
an
gonna
answer.
let an obstacle get in your way.
No,
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Yeah, yeah.
A struggle.
Right.
Or anything. Yeah.
What were your feelings 1 year in? So the first week was tough, but you decided to come back after that and get better because you know it's good for you, and it was hard to learn right away. Once you learned everything and you felt comfortable after 1 year, what were your feelings like? Was it a long-term goal? Was it an everyday thing now? Was it part of your life? Talk about that.
Yeah. Once I hit my 1 year mark, I really felt like I learned the majority of things. I felt definitely more comfortable. I knew that it did need to be an everyday thing because it just made me feel so much better about myself. It really gives you confidence, and just it helps you to be in your own head as well, and just working on yourself. You're taking time for yourself, and some people think that's so selfish, but it's not at all. And it really helps you, and it helps you help other people as well, and not just in fitness, but just being the best, version of yourself by working on yourself, and then teaching that to your children or family members, people that you love.
Yeah, yeah. And that's such a good point because people don't get it right away. They think you go to the gym to look a certain way or to get the good arms. It's really not about that at all. It's about feeling a certain way and the feeling you get with yourself.
You can get
after
excited
you...
about your arms.
Huh?
You can get excited about
Well,
your
yeah,
arms.
you can, but that's like people think it's a selfish thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
They
oh,
don't
you're
know
going to the
it's
gym so you look better. Like,
just
no,
an
dude.
appearance thing, yeah.
I'm going to the gym so I feel better, right? Like,
right.
and I have to go to the gym if I can be happy for the rest of the day. Like, if you
Right.
don't go to the gym and other people want stuff from you, you feel like you can't give them your full self
Right.
because you haven't given yourself what you deserve for the day yet, you know?
Right.
So, yeah, that's a good point, babe. Very
Yeah.
good point. Yeah, what about you, man? 1 year after learning, after going, after committing, making the decision, what was it like for you after a year?
After a year, since it already became such a habit for me, I couldn't go back. So that
Yeah.
year was like the set point, and I think that's great too, Sean, that you provide those annual plans, because a person that will pass an annual plan, you're never gonna look back. It would transform the way that you look at yourself, the way you look at others. You start to feel more happy, excited
Mhm.
about changing and becoming better. And that's what all Sean and Grace are all about, is transforming people's lives and really making a difference. And that's what I see, and that's what I saw too as the year went on. And 1 year became I think it was about now 10 years, 17, 18, yeah, like, well, no, like 8 years around there. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
1 year commitment became an 8 year commitment. So yeah,
Hell
it's
yeah,
gonna
man.
keep going.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So, yeah, after the first year for me, I knew it's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, you know? And not only for myself, but to teach other people how to get that feeling. Because I know what it feels like to have shitty feelings and to not be comfortable in your own skin. So, to teach other people how to overcome that,
Mhm.
it's going to change your whole life. So, I know it changed mine, I know it changed yours, I know it changed yours.
Yeah.
So we just want to help change other people's lives and teaching them the right way and getting them to commit with us for a long period of time, because you have to understand that it won't happen right away. Just like Grace said, she's like a while to learn everything, but she showed up every single day. She came back willing to learn, willing to hear, willing to sweat and put in the work and struggle to overcome that and learn the right way how to do it. So yeah, let's keep the questions rolling. I could go all day.
Yeah.
I could go all
It's
day.
into a podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is a big one. What were your struggles in the gym? What were your struggles?
My struggles
When
were
you-
just more.
Let's talk about specific struggles. Like, what were your struggles with your mindset? Okay,
Yeah, I
like
was gonna say
thinking.
mentally,
Yeah,
my
mentally.
struggles are just. I mean, at first, not. I wouldn't say now, but just worrying about what others were thinking of me, I guess, was a big struggle.
A lot of people have that. Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah, and it still can feel that way sometimes. I don't know why it's so intimidating at the gym. Like, you just have to realize that everybody's there to work on themselves, and that they're going through something just like you are. So you just have to acknowledge that you're there for yourself, and just go all in. So, but yeah, there's a lot of different mental struggles people can go through. That's my biggest one for sure.
Yeah, yeah. How about you, Lewis? What were your biggest mental struggles in the gym?
I think Grace, I could agree with her that in the beginning you feel like you're competing with everybody,
Mhm.
but it's not like that. Everybody's there to compete with themselves.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And it's an individual journey where if I don't go and I don't come and I don't work on the plan, then I'm not going to see results. So it's all on you, which is great too, because I don't have to depend. Nobody has to depend on anybody when it comes to fitness. It's
Mhm.
all on you. But if you have great coaches, you have a great plan, you have a great annual strategical process, you have everything in line, it will make the process even way easier.
Mhm.
And
For sure.
and that's why you guys should join this.
My man.
Honestly. So,
Yeah. No, I appreciate it, man, for sure. My struggles, honestly, was just with myself the whole time, because I knew that I could be so much better, and I feel like that was it for me. I would just, my own ego would get in my own head when it came to how much weight I was lifting. At first I was like so big on that, like, oh, I gotta lift more weight than this guy, right? Like next to me, like, it's really not about that. It came down to just blocking everybody else out and just trying to beat yourself, like Lewis said. It's not about beating other people, it's about beating yourself. So yeah, it was just constantly me trying to go in there and do better than last time. And if I had a bad day, if I had a crappy day where I didn't feel as strong, it will get your mindset kind of down and your feelings down on yourself. But just know there's always plateaus you're going to hit, and it comes down to if you're going to get back up and keep going or not, because you're always going to have struggles. You're going to have setbacks. You're going to tear an ACL. You're going to, sprain your wrist or something. But you can't use that to just completely quit, right? So the only time you fail is if you give up. And that's why we will not let you give up if you work with us. We're going to be one-on-one accountability every single day. Tend to your needs. Tend to the foods you like to eat. And the exercises that you feel comfortable doing. We're going to have a video for you explaining each exercise in detail, so that you can see it on your phone through the apps that we use to work with all of our clients. We have about 21 clients right now, so thank all of you guys, first of all, for committing with us and joining with us. We're so happy to be working with you every single day and helping you get better and better every single day. And if that's something that you guys want to do, just don't know how to do it, just reach out and we will book a phone call and we'll talk about what we can offer you. So yeah, next question. How did you overcome your struggles? What did you do? You hit a roadblock. Did you stay down?
No. Of course
Hell
not.
no. You got back up, right?
Yeah. Sometimes you hit those little bumps in the road, but right, the moment you realize it is the moment you need to get right back into it, because the longer you avoid it, the longer it takes for you to get back into it. So just don't let it put you down. Just tackle it right away. Don't overthink it. Your worrying is holding you back for sure.
Yeah.
There's no point in it.
Yeah. How did you overcome your struggles?
By not allowing other people get in the way of my process.
Facts.
Knowing that
Facts.
it's my decision, it's my life, and I want the best life. And I hope that you guys want the best life for yourself too. And that best life is transforming your body. That's the best way you can do it. There's no amount of money that could do it for you. There's nothing in the world that can really give you that sense of peace and confidence. Because who doesn't want to feel confident,
Right.
So I get to wake up and I feel very confident just by looking at myself and knowing that I have that power and ability to change myself.
Facts. You feel confident because you keep the promises you make to yourself.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Even if it's the smallest thing.
Yeah.
If you say you're going to make your bed in the morning and you don't make your bed, your confidence is low because you did not do what you said you were going to do.
Right.
And that happens all the time with people. They make these commitments,
Yeah.
don't stick to them, and then they just go downhill from there.
Right.
So when you do what you say you're going to do every single day, you have the plan, you check it off,
Right.
boom, 1%, one
Yeah.
step above. You just keep getting more confident. Yeah, what were you going to say?
And it's the sense of accountability that they will provide for you, knowing that you will receive a call, you will get checked up on, because it's not because they want to be behind you, it's because they have to, because they want to see you grow. So
Right.
you will get checked on, you will make sure you're not going to get left behind. You're not going
Right.
to get a whole year plan and just be like, okay, now you got to do it.
No,
Right.
No, they're going to be there step by step by step, making sure that you're making the proper
Every day.
adjustments every single day. So that's what
Hell
all
yeah,
about.
man. There's three things that it takes to reach your fitness goals, right? Accountability, proper nutrition, and a structured workout plan. We're going to give you the accountability every single day, you know, checking in on you in the morning, at night. We're going to give you your proper macronutrients for your body, how many carbs, proteins, and fats you need to eat every single day, your calorie intake.
Or just switching to a healthy meal plan.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be so specific.
Right, you don't
There's
have
a
to.
degree to every client.
There's
for
a
sure. Yeah.
You don't have to track your food, obviously.
Right. I don't want to scare people.
Yeah.
It's not like. You
Right.
know,
So small changes. We're gonna
small changes.
we're gonna get on top of your nutrition. We're
Right.
gonna give you our advice. We're not certified nutritionists.
No.
We just know how to
From
eat.
years of learning.
Yeah, eat certain
Yeah.
foods that are gonna help you lose weight and build muscle. And the last one is the proper structured workouts, which you would get videos of each exercise explaining how to do it. Whether that's at home, body weight, at home, equipment, whatever you have.
Busy moms.
Busy moms, busy dads.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody, honestly, will teach you how to do it from your own home or from the gym, whatever you want. So, yeah, that's that. All right, guys, I think that's it.
Sounds good.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yep. Well, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and if you need help with anything, please text or call my beautiful wife here, or hit us up on Instagram, YouTube, whatever. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. At Body by Morning. Yep. Peace. Give him the shirt again. Give him the double flex.
Peace. Ooh.
Here's your coffee.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do the work, guys. Do the